Most people think life is against them, like somehow everyone else got the cheat code and you got the hard mode. But what if I told you life has never worked against you? Not once. You've just been misreading the signs, because when something falls apart, we call it bad luck. When plans fail, we call it failure. When doors close, we assume we messed up. But think about it. How many times did something not work out, and later you realized it had to fail for you to move forward? This video isn't about positive thinking, it's about seeing the pattern you've been missing your entire life. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Life is not random, it's directional. Let's start here, because this is where most people get stuck. When something goes wrong, the first thought is always, why me? Why did this happen to me? Why does life keep messing with my plans? But here's the shift that changes everything. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens through you. Think of life like a GPS. You choose a destination, you start moving, then suddenly, road closed, traffic, wrong turn. Did the GPS fail you? No, it recalculated. And that's what most people don't realize. They confuse a reroute with a rejection. Just because something didn't match your plan doesn't mean it didn't match your path. A lot of frustration comes from trying to force life to obey your preferences instead of paying attention to its direction. Once you understand that, everything else starts to make sense. Why your brain thinks life is against you. Now here's the part nobody tells you. Your brain is biased, not in a motivational quote way, in a survival way. Psychology calls it negativity bias. Your brain remembers bad things more strongly than good ones. Why? Because back in the day, noticing danger kept you alive. Missing danger didn't. So your brain constantly scans for what's wrong, what's missing, what's not working yet. That means when something goes wrong, your brain zooms in on it and goes, see, proof that life hates you. But that's not reality, that's a safety system. And if you don't know that, you start trusting a distorted lens. Once you see this, you stop taking every setback personally. You only see the pattern backwards. Here's something interesting. Nobody understands their life in real time. You only understand it looking back. That breakup that wrecked you, that rejection email, that phase where nothing worked. At the time, it felt pointless. But later, it made sense. Steve Jobs talked about this. He said you can't connect the dots moving forward, only backward.
Of course, it was impossible to connect the dots looking forward when I was in college, but it was very, very clear looking backwards.
So if things don't make sense right now, that doesn't mean they're meaningless, it just means you're in the middle of the sentence. You're not meant to control life. Most stress comes from trying to control outcomes, but control isn't how life works, direction is. You don't control when waves come, you learn when to ride them. Once you stop fighting reality, you start cooperating with it. That's not giving up, that's intelligence. What changes when you stop fighting? When you stop seeing life as an enemy, your nervous system relaxes. You make cleaner decisions, you stop forcing timelines, you notice opportunities faster. Things don't magically fix themselves, but you stop wasting energy on the wrong battles. How to use this starting today? Here's the practical part. Next time something doesn't work out, don't label it immediately. Ask what it's redirecting you from. And once you learn the language, it stops feeling random. It starts feeling intentional. Life isn't against you, it's training you. And once you realize that, you stop asking why and start asking what's next.